you do of it?
Yeah, I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due. The Texans defense came out, played well. As a team, they won the game, and that's all that matters. For us, offensively, they were, going to make us earn it the entire game, playing soft coverages, quarters, cover 2, cover 3, sprinkled in a little bit of man there. But, when we moved the ball, we did a good job moving the ball. So there's some good to take out of the game. But, we're not here for moral victories. We want to get the W, and we didn't do a good enough job of that. I got to play better for us to do that. And we can't hurt ourselves in the red zone with the 2 turnovers. So, I mean, that's the game in a nutshell.
Robert, just simply getting tangled up with Corey's foot on the turnover, on the fumbled exchange?
Yeah, I mean, it's I just can't let that happen. I got to fall on the ball there and, just eat it and get on to the next play and not try to hand it off. So that was my mistake there.
You got in a rhythm today. Did you feel good as far as the passing game was concerned?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like outside of the first quarter, the entire offense was in a rhythm, moving the ball at times, getting long drives together, putting plays together, executing really well. And then we just had those lapses here and there, and they cost us the game. But like I said, I got to play better in those situations and in those moments for us to win the game.
How do you build on that?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You can take the good from the game, us moving the ball. Stats don't win you games, but if you look at the total yards, the time of possession, the amount of first downs we were getting, it was building up to where you would think we had 28, 35 points, and we just got to go score those points.
Did Jay talk to you at all about naming the captains? I know you had been the last couple of years and now not this year. And did he discuss that with you?
Yeah, I mean, he just informed me of who the captains were going to be, and that was the gist of that conversation. Yeah, I mean, just something that you want to go out and get. But Trent Williams is a great player, great for this team. He's a guy that everyone can look to if they want to be the best of the best. So it's more a testament to Trent than anything else.
Robert, how much did losing Jordan when you lost him kind of affect not only what you guys were able to do, but just what you had planned to be able to do?
Yeah, you're going to have those things happen in the game plan. Guys are going to go down in the game, but Niles did a great job coming in and playing, and Logan, did a good job as well. So, it's the old cliche, next man up. And I think they did a good job filling in for Jordan. Obviously, we all know Jordan's a phenomenal talent, and hopefully we can have him back for weeks to come.
Robert, how frustrating was that, those back-to-back third-quarter possessions where you guys were within 8 points and you were on the doorstep in both times?
Yeah, like I said, we can't hurt ourselves in those situations, and we'll go back, watch the tape, figure out what exactly it was. I mean, we all know what happened on the fumbles, but what exactly it was throughout the rest of the game to where we can consistently move the ball and score points and be the offense that we know that we can be. And like I said, that starts with me. I'll be better. I'll be better for them, and I'll make sure I lead them in the right direction from this point.
Robert, it seemed to have you thrown on the run a little bit today. Is that a comfort area for you?
I mean, you like to think you can throw it on the run, throw it in the pocket. JJ's a great player, and I credit our offensive line doing a good job battling with him the entire game. He's, like I said, he's a phenomenal player. They're going to make those kind of plays every now and then. You just want to limit those.
To get rid of the ball quickly enough to not absorb those hits, about finding comfort in the offense, or just something you have to get better at individually?
I mean, we took a bunch of hits today, but it's football. You're going to have hits on completions, you're going to have hits on incompletions and trying to throw the ball away. So I think it's more so just the game of football. You're going to have some strikes that you throw and feel good about it, and you're going to have to pick yourself off the ground afterwards.
Robert, you guys seem to lack that 15, 20-yard, 25-yard strike down the field today. Maybe it was their defense and what they were calling, but just how frustrating was it to not have that ability to do that, and why was it that you guys weren't able to kind of really take advantage of that area in the football field today? Yeah,
it was a credit to the Houston Texans defense and what they came out trying to do. They wanted to make us earn it. You weren't in here when I explained that, but on those drives when we did move the ball extremely well, we did earn it. We threw the short completions, got the guys the ball in their hand, let them make some moves and get upfield. And I think I credit the receivers for not getting frustrated either, because, I mean, everybody wants to go deep. Everybody wants to see those big chunk plays. But some games you're not going to get those. And, trust me, we'll try to find every single way to make sure we get those guys in open space down the field. Today just wasn't that day. And I think they did a good job managing the game with the hitch routes and everything else that we threw to get them the ball.
It's hard to score. This thing right here? Yeah. Okay. I was going to say, in situations like that where they're not giving you that, do you have to force that a little bit when it becomes obvious they're just not going to let you get it? I mean, how do you kind of infuse that into the game when they're saying, hey, we're not going to let you do it, but you still got to do it, or else you end up with just 6 points on the board, and everyone else down the line is going to do the same thing. So
yeah, I don't think them coming out and playing the coverage that they did led to us having 6 points on the board. I think that was more so us hurting ourselves. And like I said, I have to play better for us to win football games. I think what you're trying to say is kind of like everyone knew Jordan was going to shoot the fadeaway, but Jordan still shot the fadeaway. And we'll find ways to get our guys in the position to make those plays down the field, even if they are playing soft coverages. But we're not going to come out next week and just heave-ho and throw 30 deep balls. You have to execute, and if they're going to give you those routes, you have to take them and not get frustrated with it. And that's where I said I credit the receivers. They didn't get frustrated there.
Robert, it's your head coach's debut today. Did you notice anything different from him this morning, the way he handled himself and just the interactions on the sideline before and during the game? How did you think he just generally handled himself all day?
No, he thought he did a great job. He did a good job out there leading for us, and I think I can speak for the team. We want to apologize for not winning his first start as a head coach, and we take that to heart. We want to do that for him. We wanted to win this game for my man over here too as well, coming back to his hometown. But we'll move forward from this, and give credit, give my guy, man. But we'll be better, and he knows that, and like he told us, we'll have to go back, regroup, watch the film, and get better from it.
If there was a throw you wanted to have back, would it have been the one in the first half to Andre Roberts that you let him out of bounds by a little bit?
Yeah, I thought it was a great off-schedule play by him, getting down the field and still staying alive. Just a tough break. I thought he caught it on the field, but, they're watching the replay, and you have to go with what's called. I'm sure there's a lot of balls I'd like to have back. It's just, that close. I guess you guys probably saw it better than we did, obviously, on the field. But, great job by Andre there. We'll just get the catch next time.
Robert, you said last week that you guys fixed what you needed to fix. Did those get fixed in this game? Were there different issues that came up?
Yeah, I think the issues in this game was just us hurting ourselves in the red zone. Other than that, we moved the ball pretty well the entire game, minus the first quarter, which is why you play 4 quarters. But, it's a constant process of trying to hammer in the details and fix what you need to fix, moving forward to the next week. And we'll fix the turnovers that we had today, and it starts with me, and I'll make sure that happens.
Robert, you mentioned it, and Trent in the locker room said the same thing. J.J. Watt, you know he's going to get his, but between Watt and then Clowney and Brooks Reed coming off the edge, was this almost more than you guys could have expected on film?
We know. We saw it on film. We saw them hitting quarterbacks a lot. We saw them getting great pass rush, and we had to deal with it. And I think, like I said, when we did move the ball, we did deal with it accordingly, and our guys up front did a great job. And we ran the ball extremely well also. So it's just football, man. It's the NFL. There's going to be great players all over the field, and those guys are great players.
Robert, when you look back at the film, maybe it'll tell a different story. But right now, do you feel pretty good about, for the most part, how you got rid of the football, even with everything around you? Because it looked like you got more and more comfortable and better at that throughout the game.
Yeah, the numbers and what it might have looked like doesn't matter to me right now, just because we didn't win the game, and that's what matters. But I have to be able to get rid of the ball quickly and also be accurate and be on time with all those throws. That's just part of playing quarterback. And like I said, you might throw a great ball and have to pick yourself up off the ground because, no one's going to have, 7-8 seconds back there.
There you got the last one.
Robert, you guys even admitted in the preseason that, offensively you didn't do all the things you wanted to for whatever reason. Today, not as explosive maybe as you wanted to be. And by you, coach, players, there seems to be a collective calm about, hey, we're fine, we're okay. Do you feel like you're getting close to the moment, though, where there needs to be more of a sense of urgency about where you guys are and where you guys need to be offensively?
There's always a sense of urgency after a loss. Your sense of urgency is always there to start the season, whether you win or lose, but especially after a loss. It's not that you press, but no one wants to go 0-2, and that's our focus right now. We want to get to 1-1. So for us, it's just we felt good about what we did, and we're going to fix what we didn't do well. So that's just the mindset we have as football players, and I understand, and we'll do it and be great for the fans.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.